Hi, this is my Module 6 career discussion post. So our first question is, what is your general impression of the section based on your online search? My impression, I personally used the campus that I work at as an elementary school, and we use Follett Destiny, so I was able to use that catalog for this assignment. I decided to search for nonfiction, and when I did that, the list was given 200 plus books. When I was looking through the collection, the nonfiction collection seemed to have a really good variety of books. There was a large selection of animal books, and I know from teaching at this campus for a couple years now, the reason why is because many of our grade levels do animal research projects, and so with experience, our current librarian has made sure to stock up on current animal nonfiction books to help out with classroom instruction. Then there was also a lot of science and nature books, books about specific people from history, events and holidays. And then there was a good amount of selection books about cars and cooking, and I noticed that that was very geared towards student interest on our campus based on the demographics of our students. What are the main criteria you will apply specifically to this section? So on the left, I have listed the career method, but while looking over the nonfiction collection, specifically online, and then from my end, I was just looking at the variety of cultural representation that was in the nonfiction collection based on like holidays or different people, and then also just the date of the book's publication to see if it was outdated. What did you find that needs to be removed? So the oldest published book in our nonfiction collection was from 1986. The book is called Small Steps, The Year I Got Polio. I know personally, as a past third grade teacher, in the social studies curriculum, students do learn about Dr. Jonas Salk, who created the first polio vaccine. So I could see how this topic would be relevant to have for classroom connection, but I am very curious as to how much circulation this book actually does get. It is a chapter book. So that was just one of the questions that I had about maybe removing that item. There are limited children's books, though, whenever you do just a Google search on polio, and so I can imagine that as a elementary librarian, it is difficult to find current and updated stories for elementary libraries to relate to classroom content. But from looking through the catalog and using the criteria, there aren't any books that I would recommend needing to be removed from the collection. Has this library section been weeded effectively? So overall, I believe that this section of our library has been weeded effectively. There's not many outdated books based on the year of publications. There's a lot of recent books. The nonfiction collection does have a variety of cultural representation. There's different races represented, religions, and events in the collection. There's a variety of selection for children to choose from, and the selection offers students topics of their specific interest, as well as topics to expose them to new interest. And here's my references, which is our textbook.